don't allow yourself to constantly get to a point of being depleted. Empaths have a tendency to do that. They have a tendency to give their energy away freely to the point where they become depleted themselves. Another thing that empaths, another tool, is that be aware if you have a tendency and if you have an inability to say no, even when every fiber in your body wants to say no. Be aware of that and start to come up with different ways, gentle ways to say no to people, because that's how empaths leak their energy, by saying yes to things out of fear of displeasing people, disappointing people, and saying yes because they think it's selfish to say no. So all of these things would help empaths quite a bit in maintaining their own energy levels and in maintaining a connection with the other side.
Some really great tips there. Jane, did you want to add anything to that?
I was just going to say, I mean, I love what Anita is saying, and I love the quote by, I was just trying to remember, is it Pierre Chastel Ducardin, who says, we are not human beings having a spiritual experience,
Yes.
we're spiritual beings having a human experience. And I just love that. That sort of encapsulates everything that you've just said.
Exactly. I love that saying as well. Thank you.
Beautiful. Just to say, remind people as well, please type your questions in as we go. We're happy to include questions as we go along. Anita, I want to go back now to the subject of near-death experience. Since your experience, NDEs have become, I mean, you go on YouTube now, you could watch countless amounts of NDEs, and the common experience that people have, you know, can't be denied. There's so many people talking about leaving their body on an operating table, being able to see their body being operated on, being able to hear what people are saying and recount this afterwards. And I know you had that experience as well. But when we go to your particular experience, two things I'm very interested in. The love that you experienced on the other side. You spoke about it as unconditional. You didn't have to do anything to earn it. It was, I'd love you to give us a sense of that level of love and how that feels to receive that. So maybe let's start there, and I'll come in with the next question after that.
Okay, yeah, the love was amazing, and it was, I call it unconditional love, but technically love has to be unconditional, because if it's conditional, then it's not love, it's something else. But that love was just incredible. It was like as if I didn't have to do anything to be worthy or deserving of it. I was loved just because I existed. And it didn't matter what I had done wrong. And this is the part that's really hard to explain, because it is beyond human comprehension that I not only was I receiving love and feeling that I was loved this much, but I felt this level of love. Like when I was no longer in my body. So I'd left everything behind, my physical body, my past, my baggage, my culture, my history, my race, my religion, my gender, everything is left behind. So all I was pure essence, just pure essence. And that's when I realized this pure essence is pure love. It's pure God or source. We can call it whatever we want. And all I felt from the other souls, because they were also pure essence, all I felt from them was unconditional love. And all I felt for them was unconditional love. And I felt unconditional love for everybody in my past, no matter what they had done to wrong me. All I felt for them was unconditional love, to the point that even if there was a murderer, I would have felt unconditional love for that murderer, because the feeling, if I had to describe it, is there is this compassion that, oh my God, what drove you to being that person what drove you to doing something so evil? I wish you could experience this level of love. And if you knew this level of love, you would never need to do what you did. That's the kind of love I felt. And